recording, we're going to do proofs of quadrilaterals. It is the last new thing that you will be doing before we take the test. Okay, so let's do this, guys. All right, first we're going to set up the coordinates for the parallelogram. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have M. M is 0, 0. That is the only number we're going to use is 0. The rest are going to be letters because we want to generalize. Okay, let's look at E. E is listed. What's the coordinates for E? Somebody can read them? What does it say? B0. Good. Okay, now let's look at I. Can somebody tell me what the coordinates would be for I? It's a little bit harder.
0, C, A.
Let's try it the other way because X comes first, right? AC. Good. Okay, and T, the most difficult. Okay, we agree that T, the Y value for T is C, correct? It goes up C amount? Okay, so it's that A part that's difficult. We can't use any numbers. I went over B and then so many more. Okay, I'm going to count the tick marks. How many I went over more? I went over 1, 2, 3. Is that the same as A?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to put B plus A. Why am I not putting B plus 3? We can't use numbers, and the reason we can't use numbers is we don't know if that goes by 1s, if it goes by 5s, if it goes by 10s, if it goes by 2s, okay? We're given letters. We're not given, like, how much each one is worth, okay? So that's why we have to put B. All right, next we're going to prove that it's a parallelogram. What is one way to prove that something is a parallelogram? What's in the name of the parallelogram? Parallel. Opposite sides are parallel, so we're going to find the slopes of each of these sides. First, I'm going to look at I to M. Okay, I'm at N. To get to I, how much do I go up? C. How much do I go over? Good. That's it. Okay. Let's look at M to E. How much do I go up from M to E? 0. So I can stop right there. If there's 0 on top of a fraction, I know the answer is going to be 0 anyways. Okay. E to T. E to T. How much do I go up?
C.
And then how much do I go over? A. Okay. And then I to T. How much do I go up? 0. So I can stop. Okay. Do we agree that IM is parallel to ET? Do we agree that ME is parallel to IT? Yep. Okay, so we've proven that it is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. Define the term segment bisector. A segment that cuts. A segment in. What a segment bisector cuts a segment in? Half. Okay, so we're going to make an if and only if statement on this. A segment is a bisector if and only if it cuts a segment in half. Okay, prove the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, so we need to find the midpoints. Midpoints of M to T and midpoints of I to E, and I want them to be equal. Okay, so first I'm going to take the X values of M and T and divide it by 2, and the Y values of M and T and divide it by 2. I'm going to move this up a little bit so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm looking at those points at the top. What is the X value for M? Okay, what is the X value for T? B plus A, good. What is the Y value for M? What is the Y value for T? Okay, so I have B plus A over 2 and C over 2, correct? Okay, I want to see if IE is the same. I am going to add the x's together divided by 2 for IE. Add the y's together divided by 2 for IE. Okay. What is the x value for I?
X is A.
What is the x value for E? Okay. What is the y value for I? What is the y value for E? Okay. So I get A plus B over 2, comma C over 2. Are these equal? Yes. Okay. So I know that was weird because there's no numbers, but it shouldn't have been too difficult. We are going to do the same. What do you mean you don't understand any of this?
You just got random stuff.
Okay. So let's look at A. Do you guys understand how I got A?
No.
Okay. Do we understand how I got M?
Yes.
Do you understand how I got I?
Yes.
E.
Yes.
It's written right there. How do you get E? It says B comma 0. So you write that down. That's where it came from. Okay? The difficult one, I think, is T. Okay? I know it goes over B and then so many more. Well, A is that distance, so it's A plus B, or B plus A. It goes up C. Shh. Then the slopes. I'm literally going from M to I. I'm like, okay, how much did I go up? I went over, up C. I went over A. That's how we get the slopes. It tells me. I literally go up and over and what it says. Okay? C and D, did we have any questions on C and D? Okay. Again, E, once you have these points, you just stick them into the formula. Add the x's divided by 2's, add the y's divided by 2's. Does anybody have another clarifying question that they want to ask? I will answer anything about A, B, C, D, or E. Any of those? Okay, let's set up the points because I think that's the hardest part for number 2. Okay, we are making a square. So I think a good idea is always to start at 0, 0. Okay, I'm going to label them E, F, G, and H. There's my square. I'm going to make E 0, 0. What do we want to make H, guys? How much do we want to say H is over? You have to give me a letter.
Okay.
K is fine. K comma 0. Okay, it is a square, which means what? All the sides are equal. So what does F have to be? If H is K comma 0, F has to be 0 comma K. That's perfect. So that means G is what? How much did I go over? How much did I go up? K, K. Okay. You're going to prove that it's a square. So you're going to find the length of its sides. Well, that's pretty easy, right? What are the lengths of all these sides? Okay. You're going to find the slopes to prove that opposite sides are parallel, consecutive sides are perpendicular. You're going to find the term congruent segments. Write the definition by conditional. Find the diagonals, length of the diagonals. That's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Define the word perpendicular. Write the definition of perpendicular. Prove that the diagonals are perpendicular. So for H, just know that you're finding the slopes again. Okay. Number 2 is your homework. Okay. I want you to attempt this. Try each one. When you're done trying number 2, you get out your review. I highly recommend you work on your mirror, compass, and patty paper today. You have plenty of time to do that because you cannot take mirror and compass home. Tracy. I will come sit by you in just a second. Cassie. What? Okay, I will come see you after Tracy. Okay?